Hey, how you doing today? I'm Tom with Charged Up Cook. Today we're going to do a chili cheese dogarrito. Don't know if you ever seen one of those, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to use some ground chuck, some ballpark franks, some Anaheim chili, some onions. So first thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and get our ground chuck going here. A little bit of oil in there. So I just got a pound here. We're just going to go ahead and get this brown. Once this gets going, then we're going to add in our onion. I'm going to go ahead and light my grill and get these chilies back here. We'll get those guys going. So we'll let this cook down. I'm just going to break it up some. Then we'll get back with you guys. All right, so that meat's just starting to sizzle. As you can see, I'm a Charger fan, longtime Charger fan. Love going to SoFi. Can't wait for opening day. Let me show you this beef, this chuck we got going. So we're going to go ahead. I got some taco seasoning. We're going to get in there. All right. And I also have some Meat Church fajita. I'm going to go ahead and dump in my onions. Check and see how our chilies are doing. Still got a ways to go. They're getting there. Let's let this cook up for a few minutes here, and then we'll get back to it. All right, we've been going for a few minutes. Let's get back and check on that ground chuck. Check that out. That's browning up really nice. All right. So what I like to do for my dogarrito is I'm going to add in some no bean chili. The other thing I really like these hatch chilies. These are diced. I'm going to add these in. There we go. Give that a stir. All right, we're just going to let that get happy. Let's take a look on those Anaheim chilies. Oh, they're getting there. We'll give them a turn. They're getting toasty. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple hot dogs on. And I also have these Phil the Hot Links. We'll get a couple of these guys on. These guys over there. All right. If we're at a tailgate, it'd be a time for a beer while we're waiting. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit on this and just let this simmer here. All right, so this ground chuck and chili is coming together. I'm going to add a pack of Velveeta cheese in there. There we go. We'll give that a stir here in a second. If I get my hands cleaned up a little bit. Look at that. Oh, this smells amazing. All right. Let that cook up a little. Let's check on those chilies again. Oh, they're looking happy. Look at that. Nice and toasted. All right, we got that stuff going. We're just going to let it all cook down. Turn that down a little bit more. I don't know. This is a weird request I had, but I said I'd give it a shot. Have you ever made a chili cheese doggarito? If you have, let me know. Let me know what ingredients you used. I'm going to move this up a little bit out of the way. I'm going to let it cook down. We'll be right back. All right, so I'm just trying to get this thickened up a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more cheese right into here. Got some spicy Mexican cheese and then just a Fiesta blend. There we go. Let's get that stirred up a bit. Yeah, that's better. I'm liking the way that's feeling. Just a little bit of a binder so when it's all put together, it doesn't run all over. All right, that's looking great. We'll give that a couple more minutes. Let's check on our chilies. They're almost ready to come off and slice up. All right, let's give this a taste test, see how we're doing. All right. That's pretty good. I'm going to give it a little bit more taco seasoning. All right. We'll stir that in right here. See how thick that's getting. Can you see that? Yeah, I got that on camera. Look at that. My goodness, that's going to be delicious. I went ahead and pulled these peppers off. Not sure if you can see them, how toasty they are. We're just going to give these guys a quick slice. We're just going to go long ways. There we go. There we go. So those guys will be ready when we're ready. Let them cool down a bit. So time to get a tortilla heated up. Let me get that out and get that going. All right, I think we're ready to give this a shot. Let me get that tortilla. Let's get this down. So right here, I have some sour cream, some mayonnaise, some ketchup, and some Taco Bell fire sauce and a little bit of Slap Your Mama seasoning mixed in. So let's get that mixed up. We're just going to go like this. Give that a coat. Okay. And we're going to take one of these chilies, lay on here. We're going to take our dog, lay right there. We're going to get some more cheese because there's only one thing better than cheese. That's more cheese. So let's get this going. There we go. That's plenty of cheese. Go ahead and get some of our mix in here. Some of our ground chuck and chili. Check that out. And then if you like that taco crunch, we're going to get really crazy here. So my favorite Cool Ranch Doritos. We're going to go ahead and just get a few of those up here. There you go. What do you think? How's that look? Let's just see if we can get it rolled. Trying. We can get it all forced in there. Okay. I'm going to lose a little bit back here. We just did. I'm sorry. Not an expert at this. But there you go. This is my chili cheese dogarrito. Let's see how this looks. Oh, can you hear that crunch of the chips in there? Check that out. Can you see that? Let me get you a better shot of that. So check this out. Look at that. How's that look? You got your dog in there. You got your chili with your chuck. Lots of cheese. Some Anaheim chili. Can't wait to give that a taste test, but got to get some pictures first. Okay, here you go. Here's the plate. Let me get this up here. See if you can see it, kinda. Look at that. So those Cool Ranch, you can go ahead and get some of that chili cheese right on here with the chuck. And then take a look at that. How's that look? Let's see if it's any good. It's gonna drip out the bottom, I know. Wow. That Anaheim chili and then actually the Cool Ranch really hits you. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Go do some tailgating. Hope your team wins. Okay, love you. Bye.